Let's go ahead and restart the recording there. So, welcome back where we last left off. You had been pulled out of the intersystem gate ring system, or TUI, I can speak, the intersystem gate network by a distress signal, whereupon you were ambushed by several pirates unassociated with Conrad. They just want your money. You scared two of them off, but two were still very much wanting your money, and so you put them in their place, captured the both of them, and stripped the weapons off of their ship. You now have two prisoners, a couple of weapons that you have. Let's see, where did you put those? That you've slid into your forward, and I think it was the port arc that previously didn't have anything.
Hmm.
And so now you have two basically useless ships in front of you. Excuse me. And still the distress beacon coming from the ring segment that you are in front of. You are free to investigate the distress signal, or if you would like to, you can simply just send a command back to the ring to put you back en route to Free Space Alliance territory and your initial mission. Your choice what to do from here is yours. Either prisoner interrogation, investigation, or continuance, I believe.
I very much would like to interrogate a prisoner.
Somehow this does not surprise me. And how would you like to go about the interrogation of these guys? The pirate captain did willingly surrender, albeit after a, um, you know, giant literally ripped his cockpit off. And that's
I
cockpit,
mean,
Whole thing
cockpit.
off, just the glass.
I may have my name may as well be Martin Baker the way I got in there.
I got it.
Good, I'm glad. Uh, no, I would. Do we think these guys know anything of value that's worth extracting, or is it just general information potential?
I'm looking for a base. These are short range fighters. These are not.
Yes,
These did not launch themselves.
these guys, let's see. Yeah, they did not even have a drift drive. So they are running very, very close to the rings or the primary 4 stars of the system.
Yeah, there is a
I
base or a capital ship or something out here.
I have a +10 to bluff and a +10 to intimidate.
Wow,
Uh,
I've got a +9 to intimidate, but this is personal with this captain here for me. So
All right, so
uh,
Imori can then go ahead and interrogate the captain, and Shadow can be doing the interrogation of the guy that you simply sent off drifting and then captured.
all
So,
right, so I would like to inquire about a base, um, and I like to say that the crew is very much on board with his death, but I'd be willing to prevent that if he cooperates. And do I get advantage for Martin Bakering his ass?
uh, you
Because
can.
I imagine I would right up like 2 feet from his face as I rip this thing open.
He is still quite shaken by the experience. It was not on his bingo card for the day. So I will give you
Okay.
advantage on this one.
I don't think that's on anyone's bingo card ever.
Fair. And that is a good roll there, a 24. And let me see. Private rolls. See how he fares on disadvantage. Okay, and I know I rolled those hidden, but I may as well just full disclosure on this one. He rolled a 2 and a 4, so it did not matter.
I'm okay with it.
So he is the captain is indeed quite intimidated, and to the line of your questioning, he says that he and his boys normally operate out of Bakwan territory, and will go into the ring system and then intentionally disengage the faster than light drives and fall out. And they are actually set up on one of the rings in between the systems, though he didn't say which one. There are hundreds, but you
Oh, we can get that information.
All right, I'm going to pull the hands that I've collected so far out and set them on the table in front of them, and say,
One
by one, very carefully, just taking them out, making sure he gets a good look. And as I'm doing it, I'm not going to look at them, but I'm going to say these have been collected from corpses.
No,
If
they
you
weren't
cooperate,
from corpses.
couple were.
I think most of them have been. But if you cooperate, I'm willing to let you live. Where is the ring you're operating from? Would this be another intimidate?
Let me get back to my. I accidentally closed his character sheet. Disadvantage on that one still too. Uh, just to clarify real quickly, you let me live. You didn't mention anything about keeping my hands.
Correct.
Not a whole lot to go on there. But, could I just give you the ship? I mean, you already kind of got it. I'll tell you which ring. Keeping the hands, though, kind of necessary, what with the pirating thing. I mean, I could always just go get an augment and whatnot, I suppose, but I kind of like my hands. They're useful, especially for the lady friends.
I'm leaning against the corner. What about his legs? He don't need them, do we?
Alex, you go ahead and roll a bluff.
Who says I'm bluffing?
Mostly because there's no truth roll.
Diplomacy?
It's still charisma. You still got a 10.
Do I get an advantage just because he's already rattled?
You are still on the advantage track here, yes.
Oh, good, because the first one was a 2.
And with the 22... alright. I did kind of lie that it was just one of the rings. It's actually this one. I'm not entirely certain how you got here, but it's probably something to do with the guy that we're trying to chase down earlier. He probably had something to do with that. But
All right.
yeah, it's this one.
All right.
Could I maybe at least
I remove his boots.
Okay, take the boots. Take the boots. Just please leave the fate.
I politely and gently put them to the side, and then I get out a hammer. Has anybody seen that scene from Payback with Mel Gibson?
I think I know the scene you're talking about.
This little piggy went splat. This little piggy went splat. He lied to us.
Alex, please go
Lying
ahead
is
and
bad.
he's currently at your disposal, so just go ahead and straight up roll damage for an unarmed strike. Well, actually, I guess technically, go ahead and roll for the baton damage. You don't have it
'Cause
equipped,
it is-
but it's basically what you're using. And,
Ow!
Good news, this is going to be non-lethal, so even if that did, I mean, he's fairly healthy, so
Depending on what species he is, I might have more little piggies to play with than I'm used to.
uh, he he lets out a very loud yelp and starts to cringe in pain. He appears to have about a quarter to a third of what it appears that he can take without passing out. Oh, come on, I told you what I know!
You lied to us first.
That's fair, that's fair. Oh, god damn it, that hurts. A momentary break to pop over to Sam, who is with our other pirates. And
Aren't
I
we all?
suppose a different room.
I was
But
just saying, aren't we in the same
one room
room?
over, you are hearing screaming of the captain as he got a piggy splattered.
Hmm. Do we have any communication between us?
Oh, we do, sure. You're probably listening to this whole thing.
So I'm aware we're trying to find where the base is.
Uh-huh.
The base is here. It's this ring. However, he wasn't too forthcoming about anything else other than it's this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna,
Information is life.
right. Then I'm gonna ask this guy if he'd like to give up the location of the base or if he'd like some of what Captain's getting.
I assume they can hear the screaming through the bulkhead.
Yeah, Captain sounds like he's probably telling you everything you need to know. So, I mean, I'm just, a guy. I mean, I do it for the
I'm gonna
money.
put my channel on shipwide PA. This little piggy went splat.
Uh,
Have all his little piggies if he was talking. I know my men.
Alright, let's see how he rolls on a perception.
Do I need to roll a bluff or an intimidate first?
And with the roll I just did, yes, please. Bluff or intimidate, whichever you prefer. And both are charisma, but.
Normal or
With advantage, I'm sorry. God damn. Okay, yeah. Captain's obviously not really being too forthcoming, but we're on this ring. It's just us. There's only a handful of us, like a dozen total. We kind of pop in and out. I think there's like a half dozen of us here right now. The captain out there, I mean over there, he's obviously not doing very good right now. But yeah, he's actually the second in command, and so the main guy, he's kind of controlling things from the control room over on the ring station. Wonderful bloke by the name of Guillermo. Been working for him for about 3 years now. I mean, I guess that's really not important for you though. What else do you want to know?
where's the station?
Right there is that huge ass ring. Right in there in the background is what are we like 5 or 6 clicks away. Don't hurt me.
Mother, take his hands.
This little piggy went splat.
Would Alex like to swing the baton again?
Give me a sec.
What else do we need to know, boys?
Important systems, system layout, kind of defenses they have, what kind of stockpiles they might have, how easy it is to contact their ships, all that stuff. I'm saying this both in character and
Mhm.
and as
Can the guy I'm talking to hear this over my communication, or do I need to start relaying?
I can assume that you relay it and continue to ask. Okay. So yeah, the control deck is kind of a circular layout. Control rooms are a little bit more towards the center. This particular station is completely, and that's another 12 coming off of the pirate captain there, and he screams loudly and doubles over, throwing up in pain.
Okay, I get to make a dodge roll now, and if he threw up on me, it's gonna get worse.
Oh.
Hold
So
on.
go
Because
ahead.
I
He's
am,
special. I will prevent you from killing him. I
I'm
have a
doing this
plan.
all non-lethal.
Yes, this
Relax.
was all affirmatively non-lethal. So go ahead and make a reflex save. I will go ahead and call this a DC 15
Yeah, because I'm right in front of
because
him.
you're right in front of there,
Uh-oh.
and he vomits right onto you.
Ew.
Uh-oh.
And this guy is whimpering as he looks back up at you and looks a little bit dazed by the whole affair.
That wasn't very hygienic.
In Sam's room, the lower rank pirate. Yeah, I think there's like four of us over on that station. We were still trying to figure out how the gravity control works. I mean, normally these things are unmanned, but um, I I really don't know what else to say. Captain's orders? I was just following orders.
Is this guy human?
This guy appears to be very near human.
Okay. I take his ears off and replace them on the wrong sides. With a welding torch.
Life science roll, please.
You're gonna kill him.
No. I specified non-lethal. If it looks like he's gonna die, I back up.
Mm. Yes, the removal of an ear and its... I mean, the reattachment might go a little interesting, but the removal's probably non-lethal.
Yay!
Affirmatively non-lethal. And
Yeah, removal's easy. It's just reattachment that'll get you.
and as you start to tack weld his ear back on, he finally passes out. He is alive, but he is unconscious.
Oh, good. He's ready to send to deliver the message now. Oh, by the way, Sam,
Yeah.
it only takes one person to deliver a message.
I guess that means we're not keeping this hostage.
Well, we're going to keep part of him.
All right, you tell
I mean,
this
when
guy,
I said
here's
I
his
had
money.
a chance to get hands, it was a little bit of a joke. But then I EVA'd, and it was no longer a joke. I'm taking hands.
Exactly.
This captain is going to survive because he's special. Right now, a legend is going to be born.
Oh, no, he's going to keep his hands. You're going to get the guy from the other one's hands.
Oh, no.
Captain's... No,
Captain's hands are mine.
Okay.
His hands are mine.
Take the captain's hands. We're going to take the other dude's head and give it to the captain along with a message to the other pirates. Surrender, or we start having fun.
Did
Do
we?
we also have a recording of me saying I want the hands that we could send over on a
I've been
data
recording
pad?
everything because I'm going to send it with him.
Okay.
That
so
initial
that-
conversation was over basically open comms, and on the presumption that the four ships you encountered were also in contact with the base on board the ring. They did hear you.
I want the message that when I said I wanted hands, I meant business. to be very clear and very blatant.
I'm just going to send the captain with a head and a recording.
Did we
And no
get,
hands, because those are locks.
did we get our station layout?
Yes, the station layout was circular, single floor that they're operating off of.
Oh, we've wrung these guys dry. They're no good anymore.
Also, if there's a video feed from this dude's cockpit of me ripping it open, they need that.
Oh, okay. Well, our tech guy is in here. Who's got a decent computers?
Me.
I'm coming.
Oh,
I-
hey, buddy.
Greetings, Maeve. Welcome.
Maybe
I
we're
have-
doing bad things to prisoners again.
I have a +11 in computers.
All right. Well, while May's logging in, go ahead and computer up his ship. Do the engines on these ships still work?
The one that was disabled is not. However, the captain's ship was still operable.
Okay. So I propose that if they try to be tough and, defy us, that we just turn it into a big missile. Point and shoot,
Mm-hmm.
Because we already took everything of worth off of it.
If who tries to...
The pirate base.
Oh.
If they try to tough talk their way out of things, I say we just send a, 3-ton subliminal missile at them. That is a proposal. That is not a order. Other input is appreciated.
I am fully on board if they don't cooperate.
I guess we ain't playing tonight.
Just one person needs to survive, or at least the recording that we're sending with the captain needs to survive this, because a legend will be born today.
Oh no,
If
he's
someone
getting a
says
copy.
they're coming for hands,
He's getting a copy. No, this is going to be on multiple drives, buddy. Don't worry.
Yes.
I guess I'm going to restrain my prisoner and walk him back over.
Yes, with a computer check. Let's see the. Okay.
Yeah, Sam,
so
computer thing.
with a computer check, you can send the disabled ship with your message to the docking port of the ring station, and you can leave a little calling card saying "Call me."
Oh no, I was gonna send the dude in an EVA suit with the head and the recording.
Ah, I see. So, right, well, either way, the necessary programming to launch them either from the airlock, from the missile tubes, or however you are going to be sending them to the ring will still require a little bit of calculation.
Is this a normal roll?
This will be a normal roll, yes.
Not bad.
And indeed, that one is good. So, your message has been sent. And let us see how Guillermo responds.
If he doesn't surrender immediately and unconditionally, it's going to end poorly for him.
You are getting a message on your communication devices.
I accept.
So you defeated my pirates. Very impressive. Perhaps you would like to join me. You are most bloodthirsty. This is very nice to see.
You have 5 seconds to surrender unconditionally. If you do so, you will be treated well and humanely. If not, we have some steam to blow off.
Well,
I could use more hands.
He can use more hands.
This is why I love this quadrant. Such glorious people here. Come, let me see your
3,
steam.
2, 1, launch.
A piloting skill will be required to projectile this ship at the station.
Maeve, you here?
Yep, I am here.
So we need a piloting check to turn that ship into a missile at full speed.
I'm only a +7, so you don't want me.
Yeah, so fortunately, Maeve showed up just in time to to turn this ship into a missile.
Oh,
Okay, you take
Jesus.
this ship here and you program it on a collision course, and it slams into the ring with a massive explosion. And over the comms, you hear noises, a scream, and then Guillermo comes back on and says, "You bastards! You killed them all!"
Oh,
But
good, you survived. We'll be there in a moment.
and so
Boarding action.
I'm gonna get some hands. I'm gonna get some hands.
and so you
We
would
should
like
really
to
check into therapy.
And so, as you approach the docking port of the ring station, you enter an airless, vacuum filled, zero G environment. You see smoke and haze pouring across the systems and out of systems as what's ever left of the oxygen squeezes out of the stations.
Okay, according to the interrogation, where is the control deck?
And so the primary places for the controls are to your north, as well as all the way over to the east.
Well, it's probably not going to be that easy, but I'll head north anyway.
So, all right. And a reminder that you are in 0G. These corridors that you are going down are, let's see, how big did I make these? About 25 foot by about as much high as well. So 25 vertical as well in these rooms. As you walk through, you see some places that have doors open, some that are closed.
Guys, give up.
And Imori, as he passes by, there is a control room just off to your right. And as you look through the windows, you see two pirates who appear to have asphyxiated from the. In fact, I need to mark them dead.
Lock,
Dead. There
shoot,
we go.
then loot. We got to clear the station before we start taking hands.
No. I want boss hands.
Dead.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
looking for just any.
So yes, the two in this control room that you saw were dead from the exposure to vacuum.
Is this a
Okay.
lift tube? Okay.
And yes, the lift tube, you notice that it appears to currently be deactivated. Your interrogation with the pirate earlier was that they are only occupying the one level of the ring station. This thing is massive. It's meant to be sending cargo ships between systems. But this control deck is just the only one. Excuse me.
Hey guys, I found a big skid chamber.
In this chamber, you see where people have been working. This appears to have been once the main control center. You look out and you can see your ship parked at the dock out behind the station. You can look
I can
out.
see my room from here.
You can look out to the grandeur of the ring itself.
We left John on security just so that's, just so you're aware.
Yes, with John bubbled, we assume that he is going to be in the security department.
Hey Sam, why don't you jump on the console back here and see if you can pull up any kind of internal sensors or anything?
All right. From Sam, then we will need computers.
I would also like to do some computer stuff to see if it's the easy fix to get the rings working the way they're supposed to again.
Well, I see multiple terminals.
Yep.
Dang.
And okay, Sam's playing around on the computer. Finds one life sign. Come on, ping.
Oh, south.
Yep, down this way in the port control office. And
Am I-
Mafe, your computer roll. Shut up, that wasn't for you. Excuse me a moment while I mute Alexa.
Okay. Locke and I breach, so we'll wait.
Do you want me to follow you or stay here?
Anyway,
Stay there.
ouch! Ooh, God damn it, Charlie horse. Oh,
I thought the cat was attacking.
So did I.
nope, that one's all me. Right. Anyway, so Mapes. Oh, that really threw my train of thought. Sorry. All right. I'm sorry. What was Mafe going for again?
See if we can get
See
things
what I gotta
moving.
do to get the rings back to normal operations. Like,
Okay.
did they splice this just for a little bit, or is
Right.
this gonna take some?
What you notice at the computer terminal there is that the ring was specifically designed to pull anybody out of faster than light that was not transmitting a IFF. Your transponder, you've never turned it on. Coincidentally, that is also a requirement going into Free Space Alliance territory. And you see various research off on another page about the federalization of Alliance territory, about the increased police presence at the jump gate itself, and that they are searching and detaining any ships that do not have an active transponder. So these guys were preying on people that were going on their way to free space territory that were probably going there for illicit reasons to begin with if they were traveling without transponder codes.
Is this also the source of the distress signal?
This
Or no?
does also appear to be the source of the distress signal. It's a fake distress.
All right, let's shut both of those down because I just think we found ourselves a new base. We have been needing one.
Mm-hmm. So say you all.
I'm on board.
Sounds good to me. We're already here.
Yeah.
At least
can't
for the
exactly
short
crash
term,
them.
so I can install the guns. But since while they're doing that, I'm gonna go for an inventory list of what's in this area. See if there's anything documented that might be ooh, hey, we want to look at that.
Oh, I'm sure they have, a stash. Depending on how long they've been doing this,
Yeah, the quick survey, as you've been looking through, it appears to be predominantly just basic logistics. They look like they are only about maybe about 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks into having been set up here. They look very similar to you, freshly out of the gate, kind of freelancing on their own. So to what you will need to do in order to completely take over the system, it would be a DC 25 because this is going to be a system level hack.
Can they work together?
They can work together, yes. And so to do it that way, we'll, rather than just making two straight computer rolls, we'll go ahead and do sort of a progress trek style, like what we did from Star Trek. We'll do a computers roll for the initial hack, and then we'll also do an engineering roll in order to kind of re-hardwire things to get under your control. So however you would like to divide that up.
All right, you guys
Okay,
figure
well,
that out. I'm gonna take a leak.
Okay.
You want me to do computers? Because I have bonuses to it.
You do that one, I'll do engineering.
Do we have any type of advantage or is this a normal roll?
This will be just a normal roll. And with that, computers, you successfully crack the kernel and also passing the 25 that you needed in order to re-hardwire. You now have control of the station with the sole exception of the port control office, which appears to be isolated. It is locked out. There are two entrances, or excuse me, there is one entrance. Uh, However, there are two doors to the room. One appears to be going back into a storage area back this way, your
Is
primary
this
door.
where,
But it
is this
appears to be completely isolated, where Guillermo is currently isolating himself.
that was the
Hmm,
question, if that's where our life form was.
Yes, it was indeed.
probably. Is there some kind of fail-safe or repair thing that I can set up to close the breaches that we've made, or am I going to have to spend some time fixing shit?
It does look like the station does have some automated repair capabilities. You would be able to shut some doors in order to regain atmosphere, and you should be able to reset gravity now. You can either take a 20 for this one, or you can attempt a DC 20 roll for it if you would like to throw your lot in with the God of Dice.
I'm going to take my time with this one, let it go. They've got a breach. I'd rather them keep the. I don't want to throw anything off what they're working on, so I'll take my time, get started working on the patches, and we'll get areas secured off, but getting gravity and air is
Is
going to take a
that
little bit of time.
is that engineering or is that
Right.
computer?
Since you're going to be taking your time with it, you'll be effectively taking 20, which means you will pass. It's just meaning that you're going to be sacrificing your turn to do so.
Mhm.
That's
That's fine.
fine.
Also see if there's any kind of like defensive features or anything as well. Shields, guns, whatever.
Examining the manifest, as I said, this only appears to be about a month into being set up. There doesn't appear to be any uh, station weaponry, point defense systems, really nothing of the sorts. The only weapons that you are detecting are the ones that you have and the ones that the pirates have, or had as they were.
So Guillermo, he's isolated. How is he isolating himself? Is it like with a shield or
He appears to have just locked himself in the room.
Not for long.
And he probably still has air because the room is shut.
are the locks electric? Is it something I can try to disable through the computers?
Yes, it is. This would be a DC 20. And no advantage, just a normal roll for you. So, all right. You now have access to the door controls that are immediately in front of Drix and Imori. And so, at their command, you can open it at leisure.
All right, I'm going to relay this information to them.
Oh, throw it open. I'm ready.
Then I'm going to open the doors.
All right. And as you enter, a rush of air is pulled out the door, and the man that had been sitting at the desk gets pulled up and out of the seat as all of the air is sucked out of the room, and he will start this combat as off kilter. Please
I'm gonna let.
roll for initiative.
Do they get
Oh,
a surprise round since he probably wasn't expecting me to open the doors and let them in?
He was monitoring you by the look of it. He was sitting at the station. He really just had no way of escaping. Though
All
it doesn't really matter. I mean, 20, 18, and then my guy got 2. So,
I'm gonna hold my action and uh let Imori go first. He's just so ready for it here.
all right, you are still operating in 3 dimensions here. You are still in zero-G environments, and Guillermo is currently floating about 10 feet up off of the ground.
Yeah, so no projectile weapons. They'll throw you out.
Oh, but I
Unless you
am
have
the
energy.
projectile weapon.
I
I
am
would
the
like to
weapon.
launch myself at him and grapple.
So, all right, let's see. If I recall, there was something special about that. Let's see. Didn't you have something special about grappling?
I had something special about throwing.
Just throwing, okay. All right. Well, given that you are... Oops, go ahead and pop back out. Given that you are currently at a point where you would be able to push off of something to successfully tackle, I will give you advantage on the attack roll for an unarmed attack, or an unarmed strike.
Okay.
And,
I rolled garbage.
yes, where is... Where is he? Okay.
I mean, you have a reroll.
And that would be against his kinetic AC, and that misses him. You kind of bounce off of him as you go past, and you are both now about 10 feet up and floating away from each other. Let's see. You are going that way, and you are going that way.
Okay, and I
Which,
think that would
which
be
would...
my turn for that.
It's all right.
All right. Well, I guess I'm getting in on this.
Yep, I would say as Drix was holding his action to give Imori the honors there.
All right. I'm gonna lightly tap off of the desk or whatever, just enough to get me up there, and then I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll for that attack.
Oh boo! I miss.
You indeed miss, however, because you were more controlled, you are simply just floating towards him. You yourself are now up in the air at about 5 feet.
Well, there goes all of our gravitas.
Pun intended.
Yes.
And as Guillermo goes to the wall and he steadies himself as he reaches the wall, activating his magnetic boots. He regains footing. And he looks back at you, but that is all that he can do this round. But he is now stable and effectively standing on the wall. Which would bring us back to Drix, who is currently traveling very lightly in this direction. Momentum is still a thing, just as a reminder of zero-G combat. Momentum is a thing right now, depending on how far, how hard you push off of things, how fast you are traveling, equal and opposite reactions, and all of that. You will not be able to change your direction until you push off of something, so you will be continuing until you hit the wall or hit a person.
That's okay.
If you kill him, we're looting those boots.
Oh, I
We
just
should
hit him
all
with my.
have them.
Yes, all of them. Pretty much every armor has those magnetic boots. There are
Okay.
some that are specifically stronger for like walking around on hulls of ships, but in terms of just regaining footing in zero G environments, everybody has them.
I'm pretty sure I just hit him.
And yes, you did. In fact, his EAC is lower than his KAC. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I'm excited, baby.
6 sonic damage.
Tiny little sonic cannon.
And the sonic was debilitating?
Uh,
Dirge pistol.
uh, I
Says
think,
fire
yeah.
hijackers may leave many valuables unharmed. Anti-biological. What?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Oh, it only damages living targets. Okay.
Yeah, I can't hurt bots with it.
Okay, so that's what the sonic is. Got it.
mm.
All right. So that appears to give him a little bit of damage. I believe the condition effect that you should be seeing if you hover over him is you have my attention.
And I go like 5 feet this way.
And yes, that is correct. You will be continuing to travel in that direction your next turn as well. And Maeve and Sam, would you two like to now get back in on the action over here?
I thought we were trying to reestablish gravity and whatnot.
You have spent your turn doing so, and uh, the gravity is now at your command. You can turn it off or on as you please. Right now, so far as you know, everybody's up in the air, and that might not be an awesome idea. In fact, let me go ahead and add you
We'll
to the
we'll
combat here.
we'll wait on that. I'll set it for uh like 5 minute timer to start. We should be well over before then.
So, alrighty.
And then
You,
it's also going to probably take a minute or two to work.
Get enough air and stuff through those corridors.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I will start traveling my 25.
All right.
I think is my movement.
Are we all
Oh, 30.
25?
So, Sam, I think you were 30.
Yep, I'm 30.
And we can't run,
Oh,
right?
yep. Everybody's got a speed of 30. Running would, yes, you can. That would be an additional half, so it'd be 45 would be your dead sprint.
Oh, you
But
guys,
we're
We're also in 0G,
But
so
yes, you
that
are also in 0G, so
okay.
it
We're
would
gonna
be.
just 30 then.
you guys focus on the
Mhm.
computers. We got this. This guy's nothing.
Alright. Which
Are
will
you the
bring
one who
it.
keeps pulling up my sheet? Because that's weird.
What was that? Sorry?
Are you the one pulling up my sheet? Because I'm not, and it keeps popping up.
I did open it once. I mean, I do have it up. Let me try
It
something.
must be when every time you access it, because it keeps popping back up on my screen.
Oh, really? Well, here, let me try.
It's
Let me
no,
try
it's
something.
fine. It's fine. I was just trying to.
Well, I just want to do an experiment because if this is going on, then I may have accidentally activated some toggle somewhere. So
Toggle.
I'm gonna pop in your sheet, Alex. Tell me if it does anything. That was a pop in. Nada.
Nothing.
Pop out. No.
Nope.
Opening. Anything?
No.
Pop out
Weird.
after a
Maybe my
fresh
shit's just
opening?
glitched.
Okay, if that didn't do anything, then I am uncertain. I mean, oops. Sorry, Maeve. Didn't mean to move you.
That's all right.
Yes, I am uncertain why your character sheet is popping up. I don't think I accidentally left any macros lying around here.
Oh, I'm not super concerned about it. I was just a bit weird.
Oh no, I am because I have done a lot of tinkering under the hood. So I don't see anything. Let me know. Just like interrupt me when it happens again.
Okay.
Just because maybe I'm clicking something, and at least if I know exactly when it happens, I might be able to identify it.
Okay.
All right, so Locke is traveling to the wall. He will be able to regain footing if you wish there.
I'm just going to immediately springboard off right back towards him, and I'm going to lead with my longsword.
Excellent. And against his KAC, that strikes the EVA suit that he is wearing, but you see it careen off. This suit that he is wearing appears to be very resilient against physical impact. You also do, however, slam directly into him. Go ahead and roll damage for unarmed strike. We'll just take half of it for a giant ass guy running into him. And we will round up for 3 damage from that.
Huge ass guy.
And you are now both together on the wall there.
Popped.
And Guillermo is. Whoops.
Whatever you just clicked, it popped.
Okay, I clicked my guy. Okay, I'm gonna do it again because that. Yeah, I just opened the NPC character sheet. Weird. Huh. Strange. I'll just leave that open then. All right, so Imori is basically on top of him, and this guy is going to attempt an unarmed strike at him first.
Oh, that's gonna work out well.
Definitely not. And then push away. Oh, come on. Oh, right. New thing. Boop. Haha. I can now change the order of the tokens so I can actually click characters. And he's going to push away towards the door and connect with the edge of the door frame here. And that will be his turn. So, Maeve and Sam, go ahead and roll for initiative, and we'll get you officially on the order sheet here.
I'm not there yet, though.
Yeah, but he's starting to come towards
We'll
you,
get it.
so it might
Um,
encounter.
Intelligence, initiative. What the hell?
You can also click the
You
dice
click
on
on your
your.
character at the top of
Yep,
Yeah.
up
page.
on the
What I
carousel.
did.
Carousel, I see that.
Up on the carousel. Click, click, click.
All right. So we will now go back to Drix.
Ah,
So you do still have a few more feet before you bounce off of the wall and regain footing. Only another 8 feet that direction there.
I'm gonna like wave my arms and get myself back on the deck and and engage my boots, but hold my actual my major action because I don't have a shot.
All right, you are.
Oh no, wait, I do. He's down there now. Okay, I'm still
Uh
gonna do that other part.
oh. I can't control your character. What happened? You. What the hell? You disappeared.
But, no, I'm right next to Locke.
Uh. Yeah, I see you on the Eye of God, but on mine. Um. Please stand by. I think I just need to reload. Alright. We're back. I'm not sure what the hell happened there, but like I said, I did a lot of tinkering, so I probably messed something up somewhere, especially with some of these maps that I've had lying around for a while.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
Which is
Title of Brian's
weird.
sex tape. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but I did a lot of tinkering.
So many directions I could go with that, and none of them are good. So,
Anyway, does 15 beat his EAC?
15 does indeed. So go ahead and roll for damage. And -6 there.
Did I, in fact, make it to the ground?
You did successfully make it to the ground. And let's say, canonically, as you were going past the control panel chair, you reached out and used the chair to change your direction down onto the ground.
Okay. Maglock's engaged. I'm going to radio the others. Hey, he's trying to run your way.
He is still currently standing on the wall, 10 feet up, as is Locke. You have warned Shadow and Red that he is heading out their direction. And it helps if I advance this. We will be back to Sam.
I'm assuming we don't see him yet.
You very much know that he is over here. And if you deselect your character, you should be able to see what all of your other characters see, or all of the rest of the party see.
I guess I need to keep moving that way. What do I have for weapons? Do we want him alive?
We did promise him some playtime, so yes.
Just trying to see if I have anything that's not lethal. Okay, well, I guess that's my move. My main rifle's already equipped anyway.
It's alrighty. Related note before I forget, everybody's sheet should now have under their containers subsection an area called ship crew quarters. Locke had come up with the way better idea than I had previously of having all of your extra shit on your own character sheet rather than on a separate one. So there is now a ship crew quarters for whenever you want to reorganize after this session.
I see it.
Where's that at?
On your character sheet, down,
Inventory.
yeah, in inventory, and then the subsection is containers. And the way we'll run that is that will be your quarters on the ship.
Okay.
If you are on the ship, you have access to it. If you are not on the ship, you do not have access to it.
What?
It will not count towards your bulk. It won't count towards your overall encumbrance. And if we ever get to the point of actually filling up the 50 bulk, well, we'll burn that bridge when we reach it.
Put a storage part in a cargo bay.
Canonically, that might be the answer, although I suspect by the time that we reach that point, you may have a larger ship anyway.
I mean, we just got a whole space station, so.
So, yeah, good point. You do technically have this entire station now.
Yeah, but we gotta
You got to kid it
It's-
out eventually, but
Oh, we gotta fix. She's a fixer-upper for sure. But
Just saying,
Yes.
we got some exterminating to do on it first.
and I popped again.
Well, we're working on that.
okay, weird. What did I do? I only advanced the token or advanced the combat counter that time.
So,
Weird. I wonder if that's a setting.
Sam, why are you worse for wear when I hover over your character sheet? Your character.
Yeah. Why are you missing 6 hit points? Everybody should be at full health, so far as I know. So I think that's just a mistake for Sam there. So,
Jeez,
Sam.
Sam, get it together.
So yeah. All right.
I was gonna hit rest, but whatever.
Yeah. I just reset your. Yeah. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. Let's see if. Okay. All right. It will be Locke's turn.
Well, he just pushed off the wall. I'm going to do the same thing and follow him. And again, leading with the longsword, hoping to puncture that EV suit he's wearing. And I'm going to use my reroll.
All right. And that one. Oh, shit. Helps if I don't accidentally close the character sheet. Alright, and that one does indeed hit. This time you puncture the suit. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, that was a good hit. This guy is looking much worse for wear now, and from the hole in his EV suit, you can start seeing air escaping.
I said I wanted hands.
Look, which faction are you? I would pay you twice what they are.
What good is money to a dead man?
Precisely. This is why I am offering it.
But that's not
Rude.
hands.
Popped. I think it's when you move the
Okay,
carousel.
yeah, it's the carousel. Okay. It will be Maeve, and while Maeve is doing things, I'm going to pop over to Combat Carousel. Does it show the special initiative?
Yep.
Okay, there doesn't appear to be a toggle for that, so that means it's something else. I might wind up on Reddit asking people about this one.
Oh. So the question is, do we want him alive to take his money, or do we just want to shoot him, loot him, and I'll look around for bank account information in the computers later on?
To be fair, I think you and I on the computers can find it later on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Just don't touch his hands, or Locke will have a fit.
Yes. I'm going to shoot because I have an energy weapon and it doesn't have tip.
And that does not breach the EAC of his armor.
And I've maxed out my move, so I am done.
Alright, we are on to
Pop.
Guillermo. Yep, it's the combat, so. Alright. He is going to first push off one wall and start bouncing off the far one, and then angle back further to the south. And as he moves away, he takes a pot shot at Locke. And he's doing some fancy shit with this, so he'll roll at disadvantage. As if it mattered, I'm rolling awesome tonight, so I don't think 12 is going to penetrate. I don't think 16 would have either, but And with that miss, we are on to Drix. And let's see, he is actively moving as fast as he humanly can. That way.
Is this a wall here?
Yes, I appear to have just simply forgotten to draw a wall in.
I'm just
To our
making
advantage.
sure what way I need to go in.
Yes, there's a door right here. There is a door here at the
Oh,
lift
that didn't
tube
penetrate.
here, and this is a wall. And that is correct. That does not breach his EAC. Sam, it will be on you next. As I
I gotta
believe
come.
Alex had moved and shot already, so.
Mhm.
Yeah, just come over to me and you can see Sam.
Or I come in through the other door.
Yeah, this door here is currently
There's a fr-
closed, but it is there.
Oh, can I not open it?
You can. I didn't mean to open it. I meant to ping it.
Okay. There's 22. Ugh, it's telling me there's a wall there.
I mean, there is a wall next to the door. It's usually how doors work.
It won't let me go in though. Okay, 22.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
that was the issue I was encountering. Just doing the exact same thing.
and I guess I'm gonna shoot him.
So, alrighty, I have a shot.
Is this a flanking thing by chance?
Yes, I will call this flanking. He is currently, in fact, this is so flanking you're shooting him in the back.
Yeah.
Was he expecting me? Is it an advantage?
You get flanking.
Okay.
I mean, that's a +4 if I recall, right?
2.
2. Well, that 2 got you up and over. Roll damage. And 7 away from him. And with that, you hit him, and his EVA suit experience a failure. And
Oh,
he is now tumbling wildly as the air continues to escape more forcefully from his suit, putting him in. He's doing a barrel roll, basically.
there are goblets of blood coming out of with the air.
There does indeed appear to be some blood mixed in with that. It is instantly being aerosolized, and so it kind of evaporates rather quickly. And
I
next
mean, that's.
will. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
I said. I mean, then that's my turn. I technically have like 2 more foot, but I'm just gonna stand here.
All right, that will bring us to Locke.
Okay, so he's 10 feet off the ground.
Yes, he is still 10 feet in the air.
Okay, so I'm going to use my movement and just go down and engage my mag boots right next to him. And I'm like 12, 13 feet tall, so I'm just going to reach out and grab him right in front of me.
No. Let your inner Mexican out and go pinata.
No.
Reach out and touch someone.
He's got a little bit of like forward momentum. I just want to stop him in place. So I'm going to grab him.
So, all right. And that grapple is going to actually be going against an opposed strength roll, or excuse me, yes, an opposed strength roll. So I need to beat 13. I I get 18. All right. Because of the way that he is tumbling uncontrollably from the evacuation of his EVA suit, you reach for him and you miss.
Okay.
But you are now firmly on the ground. And we are on to Maeve.
Don't you want to like step back so we have a clear shot at him?
He is 10 feet above Locke.
Kind of above him.
Yes, we're working in 3 dimensions here. All of you are on the ground. And
Yes, but Locke is 12 foot tall.
So there's like 4 feet of him up above me.
yeah, and also practically speaking, there's a reason that you're supposed to aim for center mass. Going for a headshot is very difficult.
Mhm.
So it's either Locke's head or Guillermo's mass.
It's going for Guillermo's mask.
Why no? I don't want to shoot Locke, is my point.
And,
I mean, I already think he's kind of a masshole. So.
and that does hit. Please roll damage.
Woohoo!
Very nice.
Ooh, nice.
And the various holes in his suit are now practically fountaining blood. Not literally so, but he's bleeding and it's getting sucked out.
I'm not cleaning that up.
Yeah, do I have random blood splatters for this area right here? Yep. Slightly bloody.
Wow, he's not dead yet?
He is not dead yet, but you can tell that he is.
Wishing he was.
Yeah, he's wishing he was. He's still attempting to escape. Which, with his movement, he's going.
He'll be stone dead in a moment.
He is going to continue his momentum, not bothering to fire anymore. He is just trying to get desperately to his ship.
He has a ship.
Yeah, there's a ship right here. Y'all didn't
Ooh.
see that, did you? Oh, I did.
And we will be on to Drix.
All right.
Alex.
Drix is going to take his full movement. Well, no, I guess not, because it's not worth it. And I'm going to brace. And do that.
And that well more than hits.
And does shit damage.
And it may have done shit damage, but as he continues to fly forward, you can see his body go limp. The EVA suit stops venting. You can see that there's no more air in there. And as he travels forward, he just bounces off the hull.
Oh, good.
All right. Mhm.
And he dead, Jim.
Certainly took enough.
Yeah, he definitely had some hit points. All right, what am I looking at?
All right, so this appears to just be a very, very stripped down little cargo runner. My sheet's gone. Where did I put it? Nope, that's not it.
You know, at any point he could have just said he surrendered.
Oh, his window for surrender
tried
is
to.
long since closed.
Oh, he could have surrendered. That doesn't mean he was leaving with hands.
But he could have left with his life.
Says you. I gave him a fair and uncomplicated time to surrender. He
Okay,
chose not to.
the character sheet appears to have not saved.
Oh shit!
Anyway, this was just an unarmed cargo ship. It is meant for shuttling cargo short distances. It does not have a drift drive. It is meant to operate exactly as these pirates were intending, to use the gate system, but then intentionally cancel the FTL to fall out of the warp travel there. So it is
The
also
fires were to pound things, and then this was supposed to go loot afterwards. Got
Yep,
it.
pretty much. And since this station is looking like it is only being recently set up, it's probably been just doing a lot of, uh, just light duty truck work. Not quite as light duty as Tesla, but kind of like a Ford Ranger ish.
Oh jeez.
And
Okay.
I will get to making that ship, or just find which folder I dropped it in. Part of the reason for the redesign on the landing page was even I'm starting to get confused by the journals. Which Maeve hasn't seen yet, but I redesigned the landing page, so before we log out for the night, you got to go back and get to see that.
Okay.
But
It's a
anyway,
trip.
so you now have control of this ship, and approximately 5 minutes have passed. Fortunately, you are all on the ground now, and the corpse of Guillermo
Has been relieved of
thumps
hands.
thumps to the ground in front of Imori as the gravity comes back on. And you continue to relieve people of their hands. You now have the pirate's captain's hands, left and right. Are you taking both hands or just one this time?
Both hands of Guillermo's. These were personal.
He kind of earned it.
Okay, I'm gonna go back into that office and see what was over there.
Is there anything else of interest on Guillermo's corpse after I have his hands?
He did carry a few things. Let me just finish writing.
Yeah, can somebody can somebody loot the other bodies? We'll do a sweep in a couple of minutes. I just want to see
I figured we could
if there's
cutscene
any.
it since there's nobody else on the station but us.
All right, and there we go. Got that added. All right, your sweep of the station has bodies in the northwest offices, and the body down next to the ship, and that was all. A total of, excuse me, 5.
Teresa,
Right, 3.
sorry, I just made Sam watch that, and I don't think she got even half of it.
Yeah,
Potentially.
it's one of those things that, honestly, you need to watch it a few times in order to get some of the more intricate jokes.
No, I mean she didn't even watch half of it.
Oh,
I,
There was so
I
much other stuff going on.
and then I had to chase your daughter.
You didn't have to. There were others available.
Oh, come on. Am I in the wrong spot for bodies?
Let's see. Sam, you went you went to the northeast corner. The northwest corner is where the bodies were. Anyway,
Wait, did we literally just let the bodies hit the floor?
you let the
Well,
bodies hit the floor. The bodies hit the floor.
Yep. All right. Hey, can we get rid of the fog of war stuff?
Yes, I can now disable that because you now have access to the full station.
I'm here to loot bodies.
Let's see. Fog of War, Fog of War.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to our ship just in case these guys' friends show up while y'all are doing that.
Okay, I'm just annoyed by this, so boom. I just deleted the walls. It's easier than trying to toggle with something right now.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Cargo processing.
So yes,
Bay.
the labeling on here is relatively accurate. I really didn't see anything that seemed to really stand out as definitely not this universe.
What do I find on the bodies?
On the bodies, all of the bodies contain. There we go. They contain batons, pulse caster pistol, flash grenades, and sticky bombs. Everybody is also wearing reinforced EVA suits, and I think even the captain was in the Mark II as well.
Are
And
these better than what we're wearing?
that may depend. The This is the reinforced EVA suits are heavy armor type, uh, EAC
Nope.
bonus of 4, kinetic armor bonus of 8, armor check penalty of a -3, and a speed adjustment of -5.
It's heavy armor. I can't wear it anyway.
Yep. Uh, is this station designed for where each of the little port control offices can control everything, or does this is the center little area the main control hub, or
The
can I move that around?
the central area appears to the thing that says holographic imaging chamber. Appears to be
Hmm.
what controls the actual ring functioning itself. This was where the distress beacon was being sent out from, and it's where you could, if you so chose, really fuck with intersystem commerce.
Hmm.
Let's not do
Uh,
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna leave that
Meanwhile,
alone. We don't want people stopping here while we're trying to set up shop.
the control offices to the northwest and southeast are the ones for the actual station that you're on. So the environmental controls, for example.
Okay. If we can mount weapons, weapons would be controlled from these.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, next question. Is this shuttle bay big enough for our ship to fit into, or is it too big?
The light freighter appears to be the maximum size that these shuttle bays would be able to accommodate. And let's see, did I actually put a size, like physical size, on here? Okay, I didn't put a physical size. Oh no, size small. Yes, this uh, space frame is still considered a size small. You're in the runabout class of things. It would not fit a medium or larger. Definitely not a gargantuan.
If
Mhm.
we ever get one of those, we've made it. We've officially made it.
Hey, if you're willing, I'm willing to go to level 20. But anyway, yes, light and smaller will fit in the shuttle bays. This little cargo
All
runner
right,
is
cool.
in the small category. And so, yes, you now have, what is that, 4 shuttle bays available to you.
Mhm. All right, go ahead
Uh,
and pick the one that I'm in currently as the one that I parked the ship in.
all right. On Guillermo's body, by the way, was a assault rifle, Aeon Guard level, frag grenades, incendiary grenades, and that assault rifle was level 3. So it may or may not be better than some weapons around. I don't know everybody's. I think. Oh, Shadow's got a good one.
I'm still using my level 1 rifle. So
Okay, so yeah, then
it's a
that's going to be
long arm. I might consider it.
Yep, that one is indeed long arms, two-handed weapon, and it is what kind of ammunition type? Long arm rounds. Okay. All right, so where am I dropping things while I've got these sheets open?
Well, I think my rifle's already better than.
I could probably use the rifle if nobody else wants it.
I'm good with that.
All right, so that one going to red. And rounds. Whoops, that doesn't go on the pulse caster. Uh, rounds, long arm. Come on, attach, damn you. Okay, I'm not quite sure why that's not attaching. Did I just forget to...
Well, I see it. Assault rifle AG. There we go.
Okay. Anyway, so there's that, and the rounds are also dropped on your sheet there. Was anybody wanting the heavy armor that they're wearing?
Can't wear it, so nope.
Yeah, mine's got to be tailored. So
Yeah, it's kind of a toss up for me, so I think I'll pass.
All
Do
right.
we have a general storage now that we have a station?
Yes, you would indeed.
yeah, the whole station's the cargo hub. So yeah, there's spots.
I'm just saying store it until we can sell it.
And this I can do for you. Let me just find an item drop page here. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you had that. That's one of those. A couple of them.
Check this out because it has a much higher plus to hit than.
All right, and for temporary sake, configure ownership. Everybody should now have access to a character sheet called Item Drop for PCs. Under Objects on the character
Yep,
page.
I got it.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
And so those are the things that you can hang on to for later use or to sell.
Well, I'm gonna be using the long arm sniper ammo now. Might grab a couple of the grenades. I do enjoy the grenade usage.
All right, and now that you have access to that sheet, you should, in theory, just be able to drag between sheets to move things around.
What did you name it? Item drop?
Item drop under Objects folder.
Objects. Is this under inventory?
No, on the character sheets. The character sheets tab.
Oh, objects up here. Okay, I see it. Okay.
What was our mission that we were going on at the
So
moment?
actually, all of this had just been a little side mission that I threw at you because you know I actually didn't have the other mission completely finished when you took it.
Yeah, this was a
So
side quest.
I needed a momentary side quest. However, you are in the process of going to Freedom over in Alliance territory to start a riot, which might be next time around. It is 9 o'clock.
Yeah, let's hold off on that.
However, before we head out here, everybody please go ahead and make a perception check, please.
Oh, that's never a good thing.
Uh,
Nice.
Yeah, all right. All right, so as you are looking around, you actually find amongst the equipment that has been brought in a spoofed transponder. And that is going to allow you to get into Free Space Alliance territory without suspicion. Had you continued on in your current position, you would have been stopped, you would have been searched, and you would have, or at least they would have attempted to, arrest you. I will go ahead and mark on your ship that you are now carrying a spoof transponder. And you will now safely be able to use the gate system going into Free Space Alliance territory.
Nice.
And so, since this is where we will pause for the moment, I will go ahead and unveil the other half of the UI. I've replaced your previous screens with a simple pause menu. So, up in the top left, you can go back there, and if you would like to easily select your crew again, you have the option of doing that. If you wanted to look at the mission log rather than trying to go into the journals and figure out all of that bullshit, this has simplified the quest journals. This will also take you back to the main menu, which Maeve has not yet seen.
It's not letting me do anything. Oh, I'm still stuck on some drawing thing.
That'll do it. Ah, yes, I see. Yes, so a simple, with the character select token, just clicking things.
Ah. I cannot do. I
I see you
somehow
bouncing.
am completely stuck.
Okay, I see. All right, you were at the crew screen. You're back on the pause menu. Uh, are you on the select token? Okay, you're yeah,
I
you're on the drawing
yeah,
tools.
and I don't know how to get off of it.
Uh, the sidebar up at the very top, right below the Starfinder logo, you'll have the token
Right.
controls.
There's no sidebar.
Oh, oh.
yeah, we don't have sidebar on that.
Well, that is a bit of an oversight on my part. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to
Okay,
temporarily
there we
send
go. I had
everybody.
to rejoin.
Anyway, the lock screen or lock view is one of the mods that I added, and yeah, I'm still learning it. All right, you able to select things now?
All right. Yeah, I'm back in the main, like on the station page.
Okay, so I guess before going on to the pause menu, make sure you're on the select token.
Yeah. All right.
All right, well, I may have to address that
Okay.
little oversight, but yeah, now you should be able to
Freelance
click
initiative.
menu.
Nice. Yep. Open menu. Crew, map, headlines, lore, shop. Okay.
Yep, and this is where uh, you'll more easily be able to access the market pages. Lore is where you'll find the missions. Headlines are exactly the same as before, only they are much fancier. And the one that I am most pleased with is the map. And the only unfortunate thing about the map page is that in order to get the names of everything to fade in and out, I had to make it so that it was visible to everyone instead of just the targeting player. So, yeah, you all basically just get to chase after each other on a 5-second cooldown.
Mm.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, I had a little too much fun in Photoshop.
That's okay.
That makes it cool.
Uh-huh.
So, uh, with that, you have acquired a home base. You have acquired a little runabout. As you go about, you've got the spoofed transponder, and everybody will also be receiving 1,200 experience.
Oh, I guess I should go back and put that in, huh?
Oh, I can do it for you if
Yeah.
you've already logged out there. And so,
All right.
300 across everybody. You should be at 3734. And pop in. And Sam, I got you updated there.
Thank you.
Hey, you are welcome. And with that, I guess I will probably not see you all next week, Easter.